In this tutorial, I'm going to share with you a brand new method for creating gradient text here in Canva. Now, what we're actually going to do is use an app here in Canva. Now, if you don't know, Canva has lots of different apps for lots of different things. Now, in fact, I did recently make a video all about that, and if you want to check that out, I will link it down in the description below. But to create this gradient text, what we want to do is come over to the app section just here. Then we want to come up to the search bar and type in type gradient. Now we're going to click enter, and it's this first app just here. If we click on there, we can then click on open as well. It's going to take a second, and now we can start creating gradient text here in Canva. So let's go ahead and actually do this, and let me show you exactly step by step on what to do. So right here, this is where we're going to type in the text which we want to have a gradient on. So for this example, let's just put gradient text. Now we also get this preview down here that we can check out before we actually add this to our design. Now underneath is where we have the options for fonts. And if we take a look through these, we can see that there's lots of different fonts to choose from. For this example, let's go with this one just here. Then let's go back. So now we have our font chosen. We can align our text by clicking on here. We can center it or have it go to the right. We can play with the line height as well, just here. For this example, let's just put it round about there. And right here is where we can play around with the colours that we want the gradient with. So if we click on here, we have the normal option where we can choose our colour, like so. Let's put this on a purple. We can also add the hex code just there. Now once that's done, we've got our preview down here where we have another option. So if we click onto this dot, we can actually play around with that gradient angle as well. So let's maybe put that like so. So we have it going through the center, maybe put it at a little bit of an angle as well, and just move that to roundabout there. And let's just play around with that bit as well. So there we go. In fact, we can see that that's not actually much of a gradient just there. So let's go ahead and move that all the way down. Let's take that and put that there as well. And if we just move this up like that, we now have our gradient text like so. So now if we click on add to design, it's now added that to our design like that. Now if we change the background color of this, let's delete that. And there we go. We now have our gradient text. And as you can see, it looks pretty good. So using this app called Type Gradient makes creating gradient text so much easier. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want more of my bite-sized Canva tutorials, then click right here and watch this playlist.